The opinions expressed on this program are solely those of its hosts, guests, or callers, and do not necessarily represent the opinions of WTBR-FM, its management, other producers, or sponsors.
Good morning, everyone. This is the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. Woohoo! It's Friday morning, and we are thankful. We record this on a Wednesday, and we really do wish it was Friday, I'll say.
Oh, yeah.
I will state that out loud. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the City of Pittsfield. Bev Prentice is operating the board. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM, Pittsfield Community Radio, heading into Memorial Day weekend and then into June. So we're going to be talking about a lot of events happening over the course of the next couple of weeks. Woo!
It's June already.
Yeah. What happened to May?
I know.
May flew right by. May flew right on by. Before we start into the events, I did want to give a shout out to the Berkshire Nonprofit Award honorees for this year. Every year, Berkshire Nonprofit Center puts on an awards. This was the 7th annual Berkshire Nonprofit Awards, and they had the award ceremony at Kripalu, which was lovely. You know, Kripalu is in the Berkshires, and many people in the Berkshires have you ever been to Kripalu?
Nope.
It is a welcoming, the new CEO, new as of August 2020, I believe, so he's been there a while, but he got up and said, we want this to be as inclusive as possible, so they have Berkshire Days on Wednesdays and Thursdays. For a smaller fee. You can go and enjoy the facilities for the day. And when you go into Kripalu, step onto the Kripalu campus, it really is, makes you just take some deep breaths and calm down. First of all, it's a beautiful site. It's over by Olivia's Outlook, and you just, everywhere you look is beauty. They have hammocks set up in the lawn for you to just relax. So Kripalu is a part of the Berkshire community, and there are many ways for Berkshire residents to take advantage of its services. But they hosted the 7th annual Berkshire Nonprofit Awards. So a shout out to all the honorees. Brenda Lee Patel was the rock star. That was the name of the award. The rock star.
Aww.
She works for Berkshire United Way and volunteers for all kinds of other nonprofits around the community. Chris Melsky got the Lifetime Achievement Award. Jess Vecchia, the executive director of Roots Rising, received the Executive Leadership Award. Rightfully so. Roots Rising just bought a farm in Pittsfield, and they're moving their headquarters to it and making the farm their home, which is amazing. Jude Wesselman got the Volunteer Award. Karen Richards, the Unsung Hero. Kate Barton for Board Leadership. She's very involved with the Berkshire Immigrant Center. And Noelia Salonetti got Youth Leadership, which is amazing that they incorporate the youth into their awards.
They should.
So, shout out to all those award winners and all of the nominees. And thank you to the Nonprofit Center of the Berkshires for all you do for nonprofits and beyond in the Berkshires. A lot of people don't realize that the cultural organizations in the Berkshires are nonprofits. So we appreciate the Nonprofit Center for all that they do for the art and culture and beyond of the Berkshires. So thank you, Liana Toscanini and her crew over there. As we said, we are at the end of May into June, and so excited to be kicking off Pride Week very shortly here. So Berkshire Pride, again, an awesome thing to have in the Berkshires. Berkshire Pride is an organization that does things throughout the year but they are really focused on Berkshire Pride Week, June 1st through the 9th, LGBTQIA plus events happening during Berkshire Pride Week, of which there are over a dozen events. I'm going to name some of them because they're all awesome. They're throughout the Berkshires, many of them in Pittsfield. We'll start with Friday, May 31st at 7:30, Majesty of the Berkshires Drag Pageant in Adams at the Adams Theater, which is just amazing. I went to see a play Frozen at the Colonial Theater, and there were 2 drag queens in the audience watching the play. And I thought to myself, how freaking cool is this? That we are in a theater watching this awesome production of Frozen by Berkshire Theater Group, and there are 2 drag queens in the audience watching it with us. So that's reason number 585 why I love Pittsfield and the Berkshires. We're very fortunate to live in the place that we do. So, lots of events going on during Berkshire Pride Week, June 1st through the 9th. All of these are listed on berkshirepride.org, berkshirepride.org. I want to remind everyone that you are listening to the Cultural Pittsfield radio show. We are on WTBR 89.7 FM. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the City of Pittsfield. We're happy to have the Cultural Pittsfield radio show on this wonderful station, the Pittsfield Community Radio. We have Bev Prentice operating the board as always. Thank you, Bev, for taking time out of your day to operate the board for us. We are talking all about Berkshire Pride Week, June 1st through the 9th. Saturday, June 1st at noon, 12 o'clock, the City of Pittsfield has a Pride flag raising and Community Changemaker Award presentation. That's right at City Hall on Saturday, June 1st. Also, following that, there is a block party at Hot Plate Brewing. We had such a great time at First Fridays at 5 in May, and it will go on June, July, August, and September, when Hot Plate blocked the street off. They block School Street off and basically host a block party there. That's happening again on Saturday, June 1st for Berkshire Pride at 12:30. There is a Youth Pride event at the Common in Pittsfield on Saturday, June 1st. June 2nd at 9 a.m., Berkshire Pride Rainbow Run 5K and 1 mile walk. This is the first time this has ever been hosted. The inaugural Berkshire Pride Rainbow Run 5K and 1 mile walk will take place on Sunday, June 2nd at 9 o'clock. Proceeds will support Berkshire Pride's year-round programming. This out and back 5K run and 1 mile walk is open to all abilities. The race begins at 9 o'clock. At the Crane Avenue entrance of the Ashwell-to-Cook Trail in Pittsfield. The 5K is a competitive race. First, second, and third places will be awarded. The 1 mile walk is non-competitive. Come dressed in your best and ready to have fun. That is hosted by Berkshire Running Foundation and Berkshire Running Center.
I was going to ask you if that was an and or. I mean, if you could do both at once, or you could
You can
take a
choose
choice.
which one to do. You can choose which one to do. And that is a great thing. That's at the rail trail out in Allendale. Monday, June 3rd at 6 o'clock, family movie night at the Beacon Cinema in Pittsfield. Tuesday, June 4th at 6 o'clock, an adult build night at Bottomless Bricks. Erin Laundrie, the owner of Bottomless Bricks, is doing great things for Pittsfield and beyond with her store, which is on South Street, next to Ben & Jerry's in that block. And it's just a great thing. She's doing great things in her store, but also beyond, collaborating with fellow businesses and organizations as well. Wednesday, June 5th at 4 o'clock, Dine to Donate at Patrick's Pub. So all you have to do is go to Patrick's Pub with the flyer and show them the flyer, and they give the proceeds to Berkshire Pride. It's the easiest one of all, for sure. Thursday, June 6th at 8 o'clock, Out and Proud at Methuselah Bar and Lounge with DJ Pup Daddy. Those Pride nights at Methuselah are always fun. Friday, June 7th at 5 o'clock, there's a teen silent disco at Crawford Square, which is very cool. You wear headphones and listen to music, and it's a disco. I have never been to one.
Disco?
I've only heard of them.
I'm old enough to know.
You're old enough to know. This is a silent disco. So it might not be the disco that you
That's
experienced.
got questions on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's great that Berkshire Pride is hosting this and it's a teen edition. And of course, June 7th is the first Fridays at 5 happening on North Street, hosted by the City of Pittsfield, hosted by Downtown Pittsfield, Inc., and sponsored by the community sponsor Berkshire Pride. Berkshire Pride is the community spotlight for June, and we'll be hosting several things, including the silent disco. I think there's going to be a drag story time featured in the Family Fun Zone or at one of the parks, so stay tuned for that. First Fridays at 5 is coming up very quickly on June 7th. June 7th from 5 to 8 p.m. in downtown Pittsfield. We have Jacob's Pillow on the main stage from 5 to 6 p.m. and then the band Happy Together from 6 to 8 p.m. They play sounds from the 60s, so they get people up and bopping around. Family Fun Zone will once again be in Dunham Mall, featuring all kinds of fun family activities for kids, adults, and everyone in between. Jim Horsford will be having his pottery featured in Palace Park once again. And then we have fun stuff planned for the Arts Walk and for Persit Park and Satilli Park. We are once again going to do the Art Shuttle from City Hall to the Clock Tower Artist Studios and back. So if you want to go check out the open studios at the Clock Tower building and then come back, that is encouraged and allowed. We have Rial Godori, a volunteer for the Retired Senior Volunteer Program, who will be driving the van, the RSVP van, back and forth. And he is such a great tour guide, actually. He's encouraging his people to get on the shuttle van, and then he is so friendly and welcoming. So thank you, Rial, for volunteering your time for that. We're very, very grateful.
That's exactly the kind of person you want doing that.
Yes, very positive and encouraging and welcoming, of course. Once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM, Pittsfield Community Radio. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the Director of the Office of Cultural Development for the City of Pittsfield. We have Bev Prentice operating the board, and we are going over all of the things you can expect in the next couple of weeks, the end of May, beginning of June. Specifically, Pride Week. Berkshire Pride is hosting several events from Friday, May 31st through June 9th to celebrate Berkshire Pride. Pay to Sing Karaoke Fundraiser. That is also on Friday, June 7th. All of this stuff is on berkshirepride.org, berkshirepride.org. Saturday, June 8th, is the Pride Festival and Parade. This is the big kahuna, let's say, Berkshire Pride. They have been doing this for years and have expanded to all of these other events that we're talking about. But Berkshire Pride is the festival, and it is on Saturday, June 8th. It starts at 11 o'clock with the parade down Eagle Street into the Common. And then it's all day long. They have awesome vendors. It's just such a great thing to walk through the Common during Berkshire Pride and see all of the happiness exploding around you. It's very, very cool. So
Nicely said.
Yeah, that's Saturday, June 8th, starting at 11 o'clock with the parade down Eagle Street into the Common. Saturday, June 8th, if you're still going and not too tired, at 8 o'clock is the official Pride after party. That's at the Holiday Inn on West Street. You do want to get tickets for that on berkshirepride.org. berkshirepride.org is where all of this information lives. And then on Sunday, the trustees over at Namkeg are hosting a tea. The Namkeg Pride Tea Dance is Sunday, June 9th at 4 o'clock. We're very, very fortunate to have also Namkeg and the trustees be a part of Pride. So, woo!
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Mm-hmm. And Berkshire Pride and all of their programming and all of their marketing for this stuff happening throughout Pride Week. Of course, every day is Pride Week. Every day is Pride Day for Berkshire Pride, but we are celebrating it extra during Pride Month, the month of June. So from May 31st to June 9th, there are tons of things happening that Berkshire Pride is hosting or collaborating on, and we're excited to check all that out. Art Week Berkshires continues through May 27th. We talked about that a lot on the last program, and there's over 100 events throughout the Berkshires for Art Week Berkshires, which is 5 cultural districts coming together to celebrate art and culture with 100 plus hands-on or behind-the-scenes events and open studios across the region.
And they can do it all in that short time.
They can do it all in that short time if they so desire. Bosque hosted a great Springtoberfest. I heard awesome things about that. So Bosque, thank you for that. The Berkshire Theater Group's Colonial Theater is hosting a Tay-Tay dance party on Friday, May 24th.
Is Tay-Tay what I think it is?
Tay-Tay is Taylor Swift. Attention all Swifties, get ready for an electrifying Taylor Swift-themed extravaganza that's set to be the highlight of the year. Join us for an all-ages dance party that will immerse the audience with the world of Tay-Tay like never before. That's on Friday, May 24th. Go to Berkshire Theater Group's website for more information on that. Also, Memorial Day weekend, the West Side Block Party is happening. West Side Legends, join West Side Legends for the annual West Side Block Party. Food, music, sample the cat, DJ Kid, raffles, games, vendors, and canoeing. That's over at the West Side Riverway Park on Saturday, May 25th, which it does look like the weather is going to hold up through most of the weekend.
I hope so.
Which is awesome. The Berkshire Comedy Festival is coming back, and it's being held at Barrington Stage Company, which is a new venue for this. Now in its 6th season with performances at their exciting new home with Barrington Stage Company, featuring 3 nights of live stand-up comedy on 3 separate stages. Each show features an awesome lineup of comedians from the New England area, from the New York City comedy scene and beyond. So that is all weekend, I believe. Memorial Day weekend, 8 p.m. and beyond on Saturday.
Sounds fabulous.
Love Pittsfield or Barrington Stage Company has more information on that. It's called the Berkshire Comedy Festival. Berkshire Comedy Festival. Oh, I can't believe we're headed into June.
I know.
I just had a little bit of a aha moment about that, and it freaked me out. But that's okay. Once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield radio show. We're on WTBR 89.7 FM, Pittsfield Community Radio. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the City of Pittsfield. We are so happy to be welcoming a new cultural assistant to our office on Tuesday, May 28th. Jessie Tobin McCulley starts in the Office of Cultural Development as the cultural assistant. No one can replace Siobhan, who we love near and dear. For 10 plus years, we were side by side doing all of these events. But we're so happy that Jessie's joining the office. Many people know Jessie Tobin McCulley as an artist in Pittsfield. She's done many of the murals around Pittsfield, and she has just an artistic vision, and we're happy to have her insight and organizational skills come to the office. So she'll be starting officially on Tuesday, May 28th in the Office of Cultural Development. We'll probably have her come on the show.
Oh, cool.
To talk all about everything, all about all the things. So welcome to the Office of Cultural Development and the City of Pittsfield, Jessie Tobin McCulley. So exciting. The downtown businesses are hosting a lot of cool events outside of the events that we've mentioned. Witch Slapped has ongoing events. Have you been in Witch Slapped yet?
No, but I want to.
Yeah, you should definitely check it out. It's very cool. It has things that you don't realize you need, or that you that you don't realize other people might need. I bought my whole family mood rings there
Oh,
once.
no.
And I went home and I was like, put these rings on. If they turn black, get away from me. But if they're any other color, you're welcome to talk.
Oh my God.
So they have all kinds of fun stuff in there. Danielle and everyone there is doing great stuff for Pittsfield. Witch Slapped is right on North Street. And the Plant Connector is open and thriving in Pittsfield. They are on the corner of West and McKay Street, where Thistle and Mirth's extension used to be. Oh my gosh. And you don't have to be a plant lover to go to Plant Connector. They have really cool little gifts, napkins and other fun gifts, but also the Plant Connector knows about plants. So if you go in there and say, I have a corner of my office that gets no sun, they can say, oh, this plant would be good for it. Or if
But they don't actually sell plants?
Yes, they sell plants.
Do?
Yes. They mostly sell plants. If you walk in there, it's filled with plants.
Oh.
But you don't have to be a plant lover or connoisseur to enjoy shopping at the Plant Connector. And again, they're such a community-oriented store. You walk in there, and I talked to Bonnie, one of the owners, and she was so thankful for all Pittsfield has done for them. So, yay.
I will check them out.
Yay, Pittsfield. That's the Plant Connector on the corner of West and McKay Street. Again, many of these businesses will be are continually open during First Fridays at 5. First Fridays at 5 goes May through September on, guess it, the first Friday of the month, 5 to 8 p.m. Part of North Street is closed from Park Square to Depot Street. And the Arts Walk, the First Fridays Arts Walk, is a part of First Fridays at 5. So there will be many opening receptions at the Liechtenstein and other venues throughout the First Fridays at 5 event, May through September. And the one in June, on June 7th, will feature Jacob's Pillow performance on the main stage from 5 to 6 p.m. and then Happy Together from 6 to 8 p.m. The Family Fun Zone will be back on Dunham Mall with lots of fun family activities for all. And then the Artisan Vendors, the Makers Market, will be back as well. We have about 15 to 20 vendors who make their own products and sell them.
Cool.
At First Fridays at 5. Again, the street closure goes from Depot Street to Park Square, and the community sponsor for June is Berkshire Pride, as we've been talking about all of the cool things happening, specifically the first week of June for Berkshire Pride. Berkshire Pride Week events start actually Friday, May 31st with the Majesty of the Berkshires drag pageant in the Adams Theater. The City of Pittsfield Pride flag raising is on June 1st. Block party at Hot Plate on June 1st. Youth Pride at the Common Park. Berkshire Pride Rainbow Run 5K and 1 mile walk hosted by Berkshire Running Foundation and Berkshire Running Center at the Ashwiltacook Trail. That's on Sunday, June 2nd. Family movie night Monday the 3rd. At the Beacon Cinema, adult build night with Bottomless Bricks at Bottomless Bricks on Tuesday the 4th. Wednesday the 5th, Dine to Donate at Patrick's Pub, the easiest thing to attend. Mm-hmm. And then First Fridays at 5, as I said, has Berkshire Pride as our community sponsor. Saturday, June 8th is the big festival. Starting at 11 o'clock, there's a parade going from Eagle Street down into the Common. The Pride Festival is Saturday, June 8th, all day long. There's an after party on the 8th from 8 p.m. and beyond at the Holiday Inn. And Sunday the 9th, Namkeg is hosting a Pride tea dance at 4 o'clock. A Pride tea dance at 4 o'clock. All of that information is on berkshirepride.org or lovepittsfield.com. lovepittsfield.com.
What's a tea dance?
It's a fancy fun tea party.
Oh.
Yeah. And
where you get to put your little pinky out.
Yeah. I think it's encouraged, in fact. And a reminder, there is always free drop-in art making at Berkshire Art Center during the first Friday of the month. They moved this because of the First Fridays at 5 event. It is from 5:30 to 7:30 every month, every first Friday of the month, 5:30 to 7:30 at their North Street location at 141 North Street. And it was hopping in May. I think it will continue to be hopping in May. This is a cool thing at Thistle and Mirth in collaboration, in conjunction with Berkshire Art Center. They host a Paint a Pint night every fourth Tuesday of the month. The fourth Tuesday of every month, enjoy delicious pizza and drinks while you paint your own pint. Get creative and make art with us. That's at Thistle and Mirth at 44 West Street in Pittsfield.
That sounds interesting, but I don't know. I'll have to look up more information on that.
Yeah, it's very cool. They have switched to pizzas. I have not tried their pizzas yet, but it's on my list, and people are raving about their pizzas. They put in some pizza ovens, and they for this particular event, they're collaborating with Berkshire Art Center, and you paint your own pint, and you can use the pint for beer, for soda, for seltzer, for water. You can put anything you want in the pint.
Wow.
And you get to bring the pint home and use it for yourself at your house, and it's beautifully made, however you decide to decorate it. So the fourth Tuesday of every month, that is happening at Thistle and Mirth. That information is on lovepittsfield.com, Berkshire Art Center's website, social media, and Thistle and Mirth does a great job with their social media as well, which is cool. Reminder that Love Pittsfield has a newsletter. If you are listening and say, oh my goodness, I can't keep track of all of these events, lovepittsfield.com, you can sign up for our weekly newsletter, which comes into your mailbox about noon on Thursday and goes over the events of the week ahead and beyond. So you can then say, wow, I'm free on this day. What's happening then? Or wow, I've never heard of this. Click on that and figure it out. LovePittsfield.com is the Office of Cultural Development's website for the City of Pittsfield, and we are grateful to be a part of it. All right. I think we're wrapping up here, Bev.
Okay. All right. You did very well.
We're going to have a guest next time. I'm going to bring the new cultural assistant onto the show, I think, next time. Jessie Tobin McCulley is starting in the Office of Cultural Development as the cultural assistant. We're thrilled to have her on board. Artist well-known in Pittsfield, and she will be a great addition to the Office of Cultural Development. So we'll bring her on the next show for sure.
This has
been the Cultural Pittsfield radio show on WTBR 89.7 FM, Pittsfield Community Radio. We wish you a great week ahead. Enjoy the sunshine when it's out. And thanks for all you do, Bev. Have a good one.
Thank you.